Derek with one of his wacky projects again. Well, they're not too wacky. They've been pretty vanilla lately. Working on this power chair here. And what was going on was, yeah, I know she looks rusted to hell, was this joint right here, because someone thought that'd be a good design for a front end, which dumb because I've replaced this part about 3 times now. For some reason, it's only that'd be the left side that does it. After so long, these like to bend upward. And quite frankly, I don't really have the patience or money to really redo this again for another year. Like, this is only a year old, not even a year old. It'll be a year old in May, I think, when I got this piece. So, all I did, now I know this is not the right way. Please don't remind me. It's just a redneck way to do it. I took the grinder and zipped the hole up to about there-ish, and then pulled this whole thing down. So now she's nice. Well, it still has a little bit, but fuck, it's a lot better than what it was. Like, I'll show you how bad it was getting. That's the front tire. Yep, rolled just like that. It was leaning so bad it only wore this part down. Didn't even touch this tread. Which normally, when these things go, it wears down on the sides here. Yeah, about to this line. That's the left tire. This is the front. You can kind of tell. Flip that around right. You can kind of tell the other one's doing it a little bit, but not terribly bad. That's only doing that because the suspension's, well, it's pooched. I don't know if you can see that. That shock is moving up and down a little. Wow. Yeah, there we go. I gotta tighten that. I think that's just loose. I hope that's just loose. Yeah, those feel pretty damn tight. Freaking greasier than all hell. So, yeah, I got this welded, I think, all the way around from what I can tell, and this steel is not fun to weld. This is Chinese garbage steel. Because this, well, no, actually, sorry, this is from Mexico, so it probably is Chinese garbage steel. It's a pain in the royal butt to weld, because you just keep punching through. I had my welder set on the lowest setting. And it's not that thin either. That's the weird part. I've welded thinner on a lot higher settings than it. Anyway, so I had some plate around. There's some plate. I just tried cutting some strips out, which are way too bloody long, which I might try to put in there somehow. But the idea is, I was going to put this there, okay, then bend this part around that bend, and try to kind of box it in a bit. I got 4 more pieces, so at least I can box the front and back. The back of this does have a gusset right here. I don't think, yeah. This is just cell phone, so I'm sorry, guys. Probably see it better over here. That's the gusset, or what they think a gusset is. So I imagine I could put something like so underneath. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet. That's some good steel there. That's American steel. Best kind. That Chinese garbage. And then I'm not sure yet, but I might weld that in place. So these two cannot be independent from each other again. I don't know if it's going to screw the steering much. I did have a bolt-on thing I did a while ago. There's just 2 plates bolted on, holding them together, and it worked. It made the steering very nice. So I could probably just put that, box it in top and bottom. Turn it around. Not that you want to see my ugly mug. Well, I got a few different options. Now, in these Canadian winters, it just rots metal like this out. Like, it's going on 10 years, 10 or 11 years now, so I've put her back together, and back together, and back together. It's getting really annoying, but I don't know. I'd much rather a car. But until my spine decides to heal up or the pain goes away, I ain't working. Well, I can't work in this condition. Even right now, my neck's just killing me. I get doing everything I can not to start screaming. But I have to do this because it's got to get done. And just doing this little job here, it's going to put me out probably 4 or 5 days at least. Luckily, this time I have some painkiller to go along with it so I can just veg out tomorrow or something. Hell, I think I even got some marijuana. I could take a couple puffs. And it's medicinal, don't worry. I'm not doing recreational. I just don't like the feeling of it. But medicinal works pretty damn good. Anyway, that's my little deal I got going today. Oh, yeah, and I got to replace all the tires, too. And that's kind of a pain in the ass because the rim, well, it's kind of easier because the rims are bolted together, which makes it a little easier for me. Got some new ones there. There's great. I only needed tires if my inner tubes are brand new still. But they sent me all new inner tubes. And the reason why I'm going with black tires is I was told that in the manufacturing process to make black tires, they don't add coloring or anything. It's a certain chemical they add that makes the rubber last longer. That's what I'm told. Don't quote me on that. But I know they don't really add any coloring because that's just dumb. Unless you're going for those cool tires, you do burnouts and they have bright reds and shit, smoke and whatnot. But yeah. So hopefully those tires will last a lot longer because you probably can't see my ugly mug me going that way. There you go. Hopefully they'll last longer. Like even the back ones, they're brand new. Well, they got about a couple. This is what a couple of years looks like. You know, it's not even a fingernail width or left that's on there. And if I don't change them out now, I'll start getting flats left, right, and center. Anyway, that's my project. Anyway, as always, have a nice day.